Hey guys, so I just recently got a Boss DD-20 and today I'm going to be showing you some things that I like about it. This pedal has up to 23 seconds of delay, which is a really long time, and it has 11 different modes, including the sound on sound mode, which is essentially a loop sampler that can be used more as a practice tool or to lay down ambient pads as opposed to creating songs, but it's really cool and it's simple to use once you actually learn how to do it. But today I'm going to be showing you my presets that I use for in the context of worship. There are 4 different presets you can have, which I like because I use all 4 of them rather regularly. There are 2 that I use more than the others, but I use them all. So I'll be showing you those, and just to let you guys know, this pedal is discontinued because last November, I think, Boss released the Boss DD-500, which is basically their version of a Strymon timeline, and so they took the DD-20 out of production, but you can still get it pretty easily on the used market. I'll put a link down in the description to the used website that I've looked at the most. I managed to get one new, but you can still get them there pretty easily. They're still really easy to find. Now, go ahead and make sure, if you want to see all the different delay types, to click subscribe, either right now or at the end of the video or whatever, just so that way you can know when I upload my next video, which will be next week. I'll be putting out basically a sample of every different delay type on the pedal, and it's, I think, going to be pretty sweet. Alright, so you can't really see them, but there's 4 preset buttons, or 4 preset lights here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's whatever your knobs are set at. So I'm going to be going through my presets, like I said. This is my clean tone. I've got my reverb on my amp at about 4-ish. And then I'm going to bridge pickup. And then neck pickup. Kind of get a basic idea. This first preset here is just a simple 8th note delay, just something that adds a little bit of texture when you don't want to add a bunch of reverb or anything. And I think this was an analog delay, so it decays really quick. And it's almost not there. I'm having to strum really hard to actually get it so you can hear it. It's just barely there, but just enough to add a little something. Then this is my 4th note delay, which is tapped in around 92 BPM. This is what I use most. And that's what I use pretty much all the time. Except for this one. This is a really long delay. This was a tape delay that I have the feedback really, really high. I have the tone cranked down so it decays a lot, and it's tapped in around 70 BPM. So here's that. So you can hear that there's a lot of decay there. It's pretty quiet, but you can tell. But how I normally use this is with swell. So I'm going to put on a little dirt and a little verb. That's what this will sound like without it. Hope I have that. Okay. So that's what it sounds like without the delay, so let's add the delay in. So I really don't use that one for much else other than swells and then like ambient playing. So if I'm doing like something a little bit more like that, I'll use that delay too. Just as you can tell, it kind of goes on forever, but it's really nice to just drown out. And then I've got this, which is dotted eighth, which, you know, sounds like everything else. It was a standard delay. Effect level was really high, feedback is really low, and tone is pretty much right in the middle. turn off the reverb. That'll help a lot. It's kind of standard dotted eighth. It's pretty simple. So those are kind of my presets. I think my favorite one has to be the long ambient one, the swell one, just because it just sounds nice. So it just kind of goes on forever. I'm actually going to see if I can show you how long it goes. So it's starting to really trail a lot. But this is an awesome delay pedal. Make sure to tune in next week. I'm going to go ahead and go through all the different modes with everything basically just straight up the middle, running a simple BPM. Just showing you all the different sounds. So that's about it. I will see you guys next week. This is not how I normally outro, but that's okay. I'll give you guys a thumbs up. And Mayhiz will be done. Bye, guys.